Hey, you see that girl over there? Yeah, that's her. So she doesn't know who I am, or at least I don't think she does, but she's one of my competitors. She owns a fitness studio about a mile and a half away from one of my fitness studios. I think she's pretty good, but I'm about to find out how good she is on marketing and online advertising. So I'm going to do this thing called the competitor creep. It's really cool. It's a little bit sneaky, but I'm going to find out exactly what ads she has running, how long she's had them running for, her best performing offers, what's working, what's not working, what her angle is, her target demographic, everything. Some might say I shouldn't have this power, but I do. And I'm going to show you how you can have it too. And I'm maybe going to give you something cool at the end. So I'm not going to do this here because the last thing I want is she walks by me and I've got all her stuff up on my computer. So we're going to go in a secret room that I have access to. So come with me. But she has no idea. All right, so I'm going to show you how to do this process, and I think it's a very useful process. What I will tell you is I'm not an advocate for running your business and doing your business completely based on what the competition is doing. In fact, I am against competitor-focused marketing. I'm more pro on customer-focused marketing. I believe as long as you focus on your competition, you're distracted from your customers. But there is a use case, and we're going to dive into it. The main thing that I like about looking at what my competition is doing is not necessarily to copy them, because that's the opposite. It's actually more to separate myself. That's reason number one. If I notice that maybe they're copying me or they're sounding a lot like me, well, I sound just like another option. So if I can see what they're doing and how they're doing it, I go, well, how do I stand out from that crowd? It's almost like when you see somebody wearing the same shirt as you at a party, you're like, all right, I'm going to go change, right? Because I don't want to look like the other people here at the party. Those are the same thing. So it allows me to do that. The other advantage, the second point, is it helps me open up doors. Have you ever had somebody teach you something you never thought of doing it that way, and then all of a sudden you go, oh man, I could do that there, but then I could do it here and here and here, and it's like opened up your mind to a new way of doing things. So that actually happens for me as well, where I see the way they're like positioning something or angling something, and it gives me a new way to do that either in my ads or even sometimes just in other areas in the business. What I'm going to show you is I don't know if I would label it as sneaky. I'm sure the competition doesn't necessarily like the fact that I know how to do this and look into them, but they have the same power. They can do it to me. In fact, they might watch this video and say, cool, now let's do it to you, Mike, and that's totally fine. What I'm not going to do is do it with my actual studios or, the competition that I have near me. And there's reasons for that. I have partners, and it's something that I don't think they necessarily want me doing. So I'm going to stay away from my studios. But what I am going to do is pick a random studio and just roll the dice here. And I picked this one in Knoxville, Tennessee, and it's called High-Low Fitness Knoxville. Looks like they're located in the Knox Plaza. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend that I own High-Low Fitness Knoxville, or maybe I'm looking to invest in it, okay? But what I want to know is, if I were High-Low, what does my competition look like? So I'm going to create a new chat here in Claude. Claude's what I like using. I like using Fable 5, but honestly, I think Opus 4.8 can certainly do the job. Sonnet 5 can do a decent job, but if I got Fable 5, I'm going to use Fable 5. Okay, so I use this other tool called Whisper, which you're about to see me use right now. It saves me a lot of typing. Normally, I can type like 70 to 80 words a minute. Whisper allows me to type like 250 words a minute. If you look in the description, I have a link where you can get a free trial for Whisper as well. But here we go. This is a fitness studio that I'm considering investing in. What I'm going to ask you to do is competitor analysis on this studio so I can see what I'd have up against me. Okay, now from here, I'm going to go back to this studio. I'm going to just take a quick screenshot. There we go. I'm going to paste them in here. I'll probably also just go ahead and screenshot this part here as well. I probably don't need to. AI is pretty smart. And I've got a tool that I'm going to actually give you guys as well. It's called the competitor creep. It's just a breakdown of exactly how to do this. So I'm going to copy the prompt. Okay. And I'm going to paste that in here. And it basically says, help me find my top 3 to 5 direct competitors near I'm just going to put this gym, but for you, you'll be able to use this as your gym. Verify everything with live searches today. Do not rely on memory. For each competitor, give me their name, training modality, address, current number of Google reviews, average Google rating, and why they compete with me specifically. Then check all the meta ad library for each one by finding their Facebook page first, since keyword searches return junk. Tell me, are they running ads? How many are active? When did they launch? What is their current offer and price? Who their target audience appears to be based on the creative language, and what their headlines reveal about the angles they are betting on. If a competitor is not in the ad library, say so and tell me what that means. Finish with the 3 biggest gaps in my market that nobody's ads are covering and where my current offer beats or loses to theirs. My offer is, and I'll just put in here, free week trial. Just as an example, you could put whatever your real offer is. Now I'm going to hit enter. Okay, now really quick, what I'll tell you is what you don't know happened in editing. We had to cut out some stuff that happened because my meta ads connector got disconnected. It's ever you ever have something on your phone where you go back into the app and you're like, oh, I got to sign back in. Sometimes that happens, not nearly as frequent, very rarely actually, but my connector broke, and so I just had to reconnect it. But I share that with you because, number one, in order to do this, you're gonna have the meta connector in here, and I actually will provide that for you in the training that is gonna be in the description below. So you don't have to know how to do it. It's literally gonna walk you through it, even if you don't have any experience. And then the other reason is because if it ever doesn't work for you, just know that it might be that your connector is broken and you just need to connect it again. Very simple. You can even ask Claude, hey, is my connector broken? Is it working? But now that it's working, let me show you exactly what they did. So going in here, it says, let me zoom in. Sweep is done. Competitors pull through the ad library API. All data as of today, July 8th, counts and headlines below are verbatim API returns. Launch dates are converted from the Unix timestamps, so treat each as a plus or minus day. Anything inferred is labeled invert. Okay, so the verified Knoxville landscape. Orange Theory Fitness, 27 ads. You have 27 ads that are active, and they're heavy and fresh. 2 waves. They have 15 ads launched around June 18th with the headline Get Real Results, then 12 more around June 29th to July 1st would start now, save $50 on Real Results. All 27 run from their own local page, and every headline in the stack is one of those 2 lines. Their bet, results plus a discount on joining. Notice what's absent. No trial offer in a single active headline. They're skipping the trier and going straight from the committer with $50 off. Elsewhere in the OTF system, the same template family includes first free. So they know what's going on in the Orange Theory franchise. It already did this homework. First class free and 30-day money-back guarantee variant. So the Bearden owner chose a discount angle deliberately. Inferred audience, people already gym shopping who need a nudge, not cold prospects. This is great. Now, by the way, having this many ads running is actually pretty healthy. Right now, the way Meta Ads works is you want to have a lot of creative for it to choose from. Now, you do have to spend more money for more creative that you have. So I don't know how much they're spending. I could probably find out. But my guess is in order for this to be healthy, they're probably spending close to, I would say at least $75 a day. But I wouldn't be surprised if they're spending $150 to $200 or more a day. All right, next one. Neighborhood Bar, 94 active ads through their HQ page. Okay, so through their HQ page. So that means that HQ is actually probably repurposing a lot of ads for all their locations. Biggest spender in your fight. Nearly all 94 launched July 1st with fresh ones added yesterday and today. That's how recent this works, by the way. This is a centralized franchise campaign covering all their locations, including Bearden, geo-targeted per studio. And here's the gold. They are running a live price split test. Try a bar class for $0 against try a bar class for $10, roughly half and half. So they're split testing. So some of the audience is going to see 0, some is going to see 10, and they're going to just decide, hey, which one here is the one that's performing best. Join the waitlist ads. They're paying Meta right now to learn whether free or $10 converts better for a first class. Whoever wins that test becomes their front end offer everywhere. Inferred audience, women new to bar, low commitment entry. Then Pure Barre, they've only got 4 active ads. That's really not that good. They're probably not doing well. And they're run from corporate, so probably not so great. All 4 launched around July 2nd, all with the headline free first class, no local page spend. No creative variety, no urgent mechanics. The minimum viable campaign, infrared audience, same bar, curious women, is chasing with 1/10 the effort. So if you are Pure Barre and you're running this, just know that you have more opportunities. I would definitely have more ads out there than that. And then Club Pilates is one active ad, and it's a template. So they're probably not getting a lot from here. Single dynamic catalog ad running since April 8th. Headline, literally. Product name, meaning Meta Auto fills it from their product feed. That is wow. That's crazy. That's a set it and forget it retargeting ad, not a campaign. The studio with 134 reviews across the street from Hilo is functionally not competing in the auction. Their growth engine is the corporate free intro funnel and foot traffic. And then you can see here, core change, not in the ad library, fully dark. So they're not even running ads right now, which is interesting. And then Hilo itself is actually only have one active ad, and they just launched it 2 days ago. So the current owners just turned ads on. The ad links to a brand bot checkout page. So it's driving direct purchase of something, likely a paid intro, one ad, brand new, no history in the ad library, spot check yourself. Now, what I will tell you is, for the companies that are not doing great in ads, it doesn't mean they're not doing great in business. A lot of our clients that we have at GST Gyms, a lot of our members, they actually, let's say just the people doing $100,000 a month or greater, right? Just that batch. Out of that batch, I think we just looked at it about a month ago, 60% of the people in that batch are running paid ads. 40% of them aren't running paid ads regularly, which means there's more than one way to skin a cat. You don't have to run paid ads to grow. But what I will tell you is if you are going to do it and you do it right, you get a lot of great results from it. It usually helps the other things as well. Okay, so what this changes in the analysis. The timing pattern is the headline finding OTF July 18th through July 1st, NB July 1st, Pure Barre. So it starts breaking things down here. Updated gaps. Dual modality is still completely unclaimed. So Hilo is a dual modality. Every one of the 126 active ads I pulled sells one thing. Nobody says intensity and recovery under one roof, confirmed open. Nobody advertises a week. So for Hilo, let's say they were going to do a free week, there's nobody else doing it, which is great. The entire market is selling a single class or membership discount. A free week is a categorically bigger offer than every ad running in Bearden today, and no headline in the market answers it. Zero proof in any headline. So get real results asserts nothing. Nothing demonstrated. Not one ad references reviews, member counts, or transformations. Hilo's 458 5-star reviews. That's crazy, by the way. Good job, Hilo. Against OTF's claim with no receipt is a knife fight, you win. So definitely highlighting that in the ads, 458 5-star reviews. You definitely use that asset. In advertising, it's not about doing what everyone's doing. It's about leveraging your best assets. If you have 3 reviews, you're probably not going to talk about it. If you have 50 reviews, maybe you might. But if you have 458 5-star reviews, no one else has that. So when they were talking about a knife fight, this is like bringing a gun to a knife fight. No one else has the gun. You got it. 2 things worth doing this week. If the deal moves forward, watch which NB headline survives their split test, because they're spending money to hand you the market's price sensitivity data for free. So what that means is, you can have competitor analysis look at this because you know they're split testing that $0 versus that $10 headline or that offer. If, let's say, a week or 2 from now, you notice only the $10 one is running, the 0 one is stopped, obviously that's because this one won the test and they just crushed this one and ran ads and put all the money in here. Which for you, that means, hey, maybe we should test a paid offer because it seems like people are open to paid offers right now in the market. And then you could see some other stuff. You could pull this sweep against in 7 days against the DK fast, and OTF's wave pattern suggests another refresh is coming. So it's also able to recognize patterns. You can see here, want the 3 counterpunch ad concepts now. The competitor, okay, so going back here, you can see there's other prompts that you can make, which I'm going to include this here for you. We're not going to do all that right now. The reason I wanted to make this video is because I think competition is healthy. I think it's important. If cars didn't have competition, why would they evolve? Why would any of them ever get Bluetooth? Why would any of them ever go electric? Why would any of them ever make their cars better? No need to. If you're the best one on the block, that you're good. But when the other company comes in and they have Bluetooth, you kind of have to have Bluetooth now. When the other company comes in and they have remote start, you kind of have to have remote start now. And so I think competition is what creates innovation. It's what creates growth in markets. But for you to know what to work on next, the easiest way to do it is to do competitor analysis. Where are the holes? What are our competitors addressing, but what are they not addressing that our members already want, what they're actually saying. So hopefully this was useful to you. Also, by the way, like I mentioned, it's really great to learn from your competition, but it's also really, really great to learn from other people that are just crushing it, that are not your competition. I would say right now, of all the gyms we have at GSD Gyms, in the survey that we had done, this was about 3 months ago to be fair, but survey we did 3 months ago, 98% of the people in our program, they said the number one value of being in this program was learning from all the other gyms that are in the program, because they're all sharing what we're doing, how it's going, what's working, what's not working, why they did it, what was the thinking behind it. And so if you wanted to see what it's like to be inside of GSD Gyms, which I recommend, go to 100kplan.com. At that URL, you're going to see like the playbook on how we get so many gyms to 100K a month. And by the way, even gyms that were only doing like 15K, 20K have been able to scale to this point. Is it easy? No, but there's like things that you do and there's things that you don't do. And if you want to learn, you can go to that URL. We literally show you. And then if you decide you want to actually come in and work with us, at the end of that, it'll give you a link and it'll show you the pricing, how it works. And if you guys want to join. If not, no big deal. Keep following the channel. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
And cut.
All right.
Thanks, Mike.
What are you doing here?
What'd you think? You were spying on me? I was spying on you. This is your coffee shop. I don't even live here.